We're going to release more bank records that show more suspicious wires from our enemies around the world.
Ultimately, some of that money got into accounts that belong not to Hunter Biden, but to other family members. That makes no sense at all.
I would think this president would want to clear that name rather rapidly. Give us his bank statements.
House Republicans claiming to blow the lid off the Biden family bank records, a new batch of evidence that appears to expose the flow of cash to the Biden family and their business associates from foreign countries across the globe, including some of our nation's biggest adversaries. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Sandra Smith in New York. And Trace, thanks for jumping in today.
Yeah, Sandra, great to be with you. I'm Trace Gallagher. John has the day off. This is America Reports. Fox obtaining the 19-page memo revealing how Hunter Biden and his business associates allegedly received millions from Russia, Kazakhstan, and Ukraine, all while his father was vice president.
All right, learning the brand new details here. The House Oversight Committee identifying more than $20 million in total foreign funds to the Bidens and their associates. Oversight Committee member Byron Donalds and Mark Thiessen will weigh in on all of that coming up. But first, let's get to our senior congressional correspondent, Chad Pergram. He's keeping track of all this live on Capitol Hill for us. Chad, kick things off for us here.
Sandra, good afternoon. This is the third dump of bank records connected to the Bidens from the committee. Republicans say the records reveal $20 million went from foreign sources to the Bidens and Biden business associates.
The Democrats say this is some illusion of access. That looks like real access to me when you got 30-some times Hunter Biden's business partner is showing up at Joe Biden's house or at the White House having meetings with the vice president while he's vice president. That looks pretty much more than an illusion. To me, that looks real.
Of interest to the committee, $3.5 million from the widow of the mayor of Moscow. President Biden then met with her a few weeks later, and despite being one of the richest women in Russia, she escaped sanctions. This is where Republicans believe people were paying for access, especially if Hunter Biden allegedly served as a conduit to his father. But there's no direct evidence of that.
I've been asked this question a million times. The answer is not going to change. The answer remains the same. The president was never in business with his son. I just don't have anything else to add. Okay.
The top Democrat on the Oversight Committee, Jamie Raskin, said these bank records, quote, do not involve the president. Raskin described this as an effort to justify baseless calls for an impeachment inquiry. Some Republicans are ready for impeachment now.
I think what you're going to see is that once that tree of the Biden family is put together, and certainly Hunter is the mover and shaker that coordinated a lot of this stuff. It's obvious based on the emails that we've already seen. Everyone knows what was going on. It's just a matter of proving it now.
One of the bank records revealed how $142,000 went from an oligarch in Kazakhstan and then to Hunter Biden, purportedly to buy a sports car. Sandra?
All right, Chad Pergram on the latest developments from there. Thank you very much, Chad.